Good morning, students. Welcome to another lecture of machine tool technology. And today we'll discuss something about the lathe machine. My name is Professor Ghanshyam Jalkar. I am assistant professor in mechanical department, SIRTE, Bhopal. So let's start the lecture. And we are talking something about the lathe machine. So, what is the lathe machine? So, lathe is a machine which removes metal from the workpiece of work to the required shape and size. So this is a very common machine that we are using from very long time, and this is a machine which removes the metal from the workpiece by use of a tool and revolution of the workpiece. So lathe is one of the most important machine tool in the metalwork industry. In the metalworking industry, this is the common machine and most famous machine that we are using from a long time. A lathe operates on the principle of the rotating work piece and a fixed cutting tool. Okay, so lathe is the oldest machine tool invented, starting with the Egypt, Egyptian tree lathe. It is father of all machine. So because this is the first machine that we have invented, so all the operations, so or most of the operation can be performed on the lathe machine. So this is the father of all the machines. Its main function is to remove material from the workpiece to produce the required shape and size. So this is the main function of the lathe machine, to remove the material from the workpiece and finding the required shape and size, or the unwanted material or the finishing can be achieved with the removal of material in the form of chip. So it is this is accomplished by holding the workpiece securely and rigidly on the machine and then turning it against the cutting tool. So we are securing, placing or attaching the workpiece with the machine and holding it. I can say that we can holding the workpiece securely and rigidly. So there is no motion in the workpiece while we are having a machining operation on the workpiece, and then turning it again the cutting tool, and then we are turning the workpiece against the tool, and the tool is fixed uh, on the tool post. So cutting tool will remove material from the workpiece in the form of chip, and I can say that the whole the machining operation can be done with the rotation of workpiece and a removal of material with the help of cutting tool. And the cutting tool can remove the material in the form of chip. They can be continuous, they can be built up, and there are a number of types of chips that can be formed on the machining operation on the lathe. So this is the simplest basic lathe machine that we are. This is the most common general machine that we are using, and there are a number of components of the lathe machine. While we are starting from the bottom, so there is a fat selector, clutch, chip pan, apron, split nut. This is the clutch. This is the longitudinous and transverse feed control. Okay. Now feed rod, lead screw. This is the bed at which there are two centers. One is the live center, the second one is dead center, and this is called the headstock. This is called the tailstock. And in the headstock, there is a head assembly, spindle speed selector, spindle with chuck. Now the operation of the chuck to hold the workpiece rigidly. Now there is a tool post on which tool is fixed. The compound rest on which the tool post can be uh, having the transverse motion, and the cross slide to move the tool in the to and fro motion. Now the carriage, the whole assembly can be moving on this carriage. Now waist, on the waist, this telescope can be moved, and attached. Now telescope quill, this is the telescope quill which can move in the transverse direction. Now the telescope assembly, this is the total telescope assembly. So these are the parts of a lathe machine, or I can say that the lathe machine looks like this. And the basic function of the lathe machine is to rotate the workpiece and uh, fed the tool. So supposed to be here, there is a workpiece which can be attached on the chuck. The chuck can be 3 jaw or 4 jaw, and the tool is moving in the direction, and cutting operation can be performed by removing the material in the form of chip. So this is the working principle as I already told you. So the lathe working principle of lathe machine. The lathe is a machine tool which holds the workpiece between the two rigid and strong supports called centers, or in a chuck or a faceplate which revolves. The cutting tool is rigidly held and supported in a tool post which is fed against the revolving work. The normal cutting operation are performed with the cutting tool fed either parallel or at right angles to the axis of the work. So the simplest principle or working principle of the lathe machine is to moving the or revolving the workpiece which is fixed rigidly on the strong supports or between the strong supports called the centers. So there are two centers, headstock and tailstock, and the revolution can be done with the help of the spindle and chuck attachment. The cutting tool is rigidly held and supported in a tool post. So as I told you, the tool is posted on the tool post against the revolving work, and it removes the material. We just connect the cutting edges with the revolving workpiece, and in the form of chip there is a removal of material, or the required shape and size can be achieved with the removal of the material. Okay, so the normal cutting operation are performed with the cutting tool fed either parallel. So we are feeding the tool either parallel or at right angles, or at 90 degrees, or in somewhat angles from the workpiece. Now there are some important parts of the lathe machine that we have already covered, already covering, and I have already explained you. The first is bed. The bed is a heavy, rugged casting in which are mounted the working parts of the lathe machine. All the working parts of the lathe machine is mounted on the bed. Headstock. The headstock is usually located on the left side of the lathe machine and is equipped with gear, spindle, chuck, gear speed control levers, and bed control levers. As you can see in the diagram, this is the headstock on the left side of the machine, and this headstock having spindle, chuck, head assembly, the feed selector, clutches, and many more things can be, all the power assemblies can be attached on the headstock. Now the tailstock usually located on the right side of the lathe. So as you can see in the diagram, tailstock is attached on the right side. This is the right side, and this is called the tailstock. So, usually located on the right side of the lathe machine, the workpiece is supported at the end. If the workpiece is very large in length, or it is lengthy, so the other side can, one side can be attached to the chuck, and the other side can be attached with the tailstock. Now the carriage is located between the headstock and the tailstock and contains apron, saddle compound, rest cross, slide, and tool post. So as you can see that this is the carriage. This this total assembly is called carriage. And on the carriage there is a apron, there is a tool post, there is a compound rest cross, slide, and all the things. Now lead screw is used to move the carriage automatically during the threading. So this is the lead screw. This is also the diagram. You can see the lead screw. So this is the lead screw. The work of the lead screw is to move the carriage automatically during the threading. Feed rod, it is used to move the carriage from the left to right and vice versa. Chip pan, it is present at the bottom of the lathe. Chip pan is used to collect chips that are produced during the lathe operation. Hand wheel, it is the wheel which is operated by hand to move cross slide, carriage, tailstock, and other parts which has hand wheel. So you can see there are number of hand wheels. You can see there is a hand wheel. This is another hand wheel. There is another hand wheel. These are the two hand wheels. There is another hand wheel. So these can be operated with the motion of the hand. That's why these can be called hand wheels. So this is the schematic diagram of the lathe machine. This is the spindle on which there is a workpiece, and this is the headstock on the left side. This is the tailstock. This is the lead screw, and this is the feed rod. This is the bed. These are the legs, feed gearing, cross slide, and there are all the parts which is already given in the machine. Now types of lathe. So this is the last topic of this lecture, that what are the types of lathe. So these are the types of lathe: engine lathe or center lathe, bench lathe, speed lathe, tool room lathe, special purpose lathe, gap lathe, instrument lathe, facing lathe, floor turning lathe, heavy duty lathe, automatic lathe. So in the automatic lathe, we are using turret and capstan lathe. So this is an example of turret and capstan lathe. So this is the advancement in the lathe machine. We are using the single point cutting tool in the previous lathe, that is in the lathe or center lathe, but here we are using multiple tools at a time, and multiple operation can be performed with the help of capstan and turret lathe. So this is one of the automated uh, lathe which can enhance the working of the lathe, and this can also be controlled by the computer. So there is another kind of type of lathe is CNC lathe machines. So in today's lecture, uh, this is the end of the lecture. Thank you very much. And these are some of the operations that you can see, and this can be done with the lathe machine. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the lecture.